Hello and welcome to Vindicators on the Commodore 64, and this is a conversion of the 10 gen coin-op that came out around about 88, and I think this conversion came out 89, 1990. And it had a standard release on cassette and disc, but it also had a cartridge release, I believe. One of the later generation cartridges that came out when the C64 console was released. Domark were one of the companies that did support it, and yes, this game was released by Domark. And in my review of Castle Master, I gave that the thumbs up, and I was a little surprised that it was released by Domark, because most of the games they released on the C64 were pretty mediocre at best. They had the occasional decent game, but very rarely. So let's see if this is any good. So there's 3 stations here. Let's start station 1. Well, I think this is just the starting level. Let's start station 1. Okay, so I remind you this came out, I don't know, about 88. Look at these graphics. Absolute shit. 1989. Unbelievable. And bear in mind, this also had a cartridge release which was identical. I mean, hardly using the the extra memory available for better graphics and things. Not even remotely used. So if you paid 20 quid or whatever for this game, what a rip-off. Even at $9.99, I think it's a bit of a rip-off. So the idea is that you take control of your little tank. You just got to get to the end of the level, really. Now the coin-op had proper tank controls, where I had 2 joysticks that controlled each track. Obviously that's been lost in the conversion, and to be fair, I think the controls are not too bad really. It's a sort of left-right to rotate and forward to move forward. I think that's probably the best way to have gone about it, rather than try and do some crazy control scheme. They've sort of simplified it to make it at least playable. But yeah, the gameplay, I mean, I know I've played the coin-op back in the day. I've played it. I think I've got it on a Midway Arcade Treasures type compilation on Xbox 360. So I have played it a little bit, and it is dull as ditch water. It's just terrible. I mean, it's a very unimpressive arcade game. And this conversion, I mean, it's a very sort of workman-like conversion. So we have some power-ups here. Let's go for more shot power. It's a very workman-like conversion. I mean, I don't think it's terrible. Oh, this guy gets pretty annoying now. You can't really destroy him, he just hovers around and you've just got to keep moving, otherwise he'll hit you with these shots. But he is pretty annoying because you can't destroy him. You can see the first level was really easy, then it just suddenly gets really hard. Graphically it's pretty much the same, except just different colour scheme. I mean, look at these background graphics. They look like more like sort of placeholder graphics, as if they ran out of time and just didn't have time to make them any better. I mean, there's quite a few levels in the game, but what's the point if they all look the same? Just slightly different colour scheme. But there's just there's no feeling of progression, and the gameplay is it's pretty much the same in every level. It just gets harder. Now it is a simultaneous two-player game, so I suppose it's going to be a bit more fun with two players, like most games. But I've never played it two-player, so I can't really comment. I think I've got to pick up the key to get off the level. There it is. Yeah, so I haven't played a two-player game, so I can only rate it as a one-player game, and it's, you know, it's a competent sort of workman-like conversion of a pretty poor coin-op. Well, a bit of variety in the graphics, well, slight variety, but again, look at these graphics. I mean, they're like something from 1984, 1983. I mean, they're just not of a standard that, you know, that I would expect this late in the C64's life. Now, come 84, 85, Epix had released all their or many of their great games, you know, like Summer Games and Mission Impossible. Sorry, Impossible Mission. Released all those great games with much better graphics than this. I mean, I'm making good progress through the levels, but it's just, I'll be honest, I'm just bored shitless. Warping to the next station, so I've completed that first station. Let's go for more tank speed. Alright, don't have enough credits for that. Right, so here we are in the next fairly similar looking station. So yeah, the coin-op had some reasonable, sort of fairly sort of high-res, colourful graphics, but the C64 one, it is just it's just driving through Legoland, isn't it? And sound effects again, very, very, very basic. Sound effects we'd all heard before. There's this little tune on the title page, which isn't much copy either. So yeah, that's Vindicators for you. You probably guess I'm not a fan of it. To be fair, it's better than a lot of Dolmark games. It's at least playable. You know, and it's competently programmed, and you know, it just lacks polish really. It could have done with a lot more polish. And I don't even think it was sort of released, you know, the tight time limit or anything like that. I think it came out a little bit after the Amiga version, if I remember. So it's not one of these releases that was rushed out for Christmas or anything like that. So I'm sure they could have taken a bit more time to polish it up. Yeah, this fly thing is really annoying. So yeah, that's Vindicators for you. I mean, I don't think it's a terrible game. I'll give it 4 out of 10. I mean, it's at least playable. It's just not very polished or not very interesting. It's, you know, slightly below average sort of game. But I mean, it's. I'm not going to play it again. Let's put it that way. And I don't really recommend you bother giving it a go. It's pretty dull. Right, 4 out of 10 for Vindicators. See you in the next video.